Mike Quinsey, channeling his higher self, June 23, 2017. Website, Tree of the Golden Light. Events on Earth are gathering pace as uncleared karma is working itself out, and as you are experiencing it would seem to getting worse. Please bear in mind that only those who need to clear karmic debts are directly involved, and it includes those who are often viewed as innocent bystanders. As unlikely as it seems to many of you, all souls involved are able to clear old karma, as they will want to start the new cycle with as little outstanding as possible. Always bear in mind that they have pre-agreements prior to incarnating, so nothing that happens is by chance or accidental. However, some souls may be caught up in events that leave them with an experience that was unplanned, and that will in a manner of speaking be held as a credit for them. In other words, it may result in a reward of some description. It is natural that you feel great sympathy with all souls caught up in karmic situations, as you can obviously feel the grief and sorrow experienced. If possible, send them your love and healing energies to help their recovery. Very soon matters on Earth will greatly improve, as the positive energies of change take hold, so your experiences will become more acceptable and less upsetting. Never lose sight of the fact that you live in a free will society, and it is the reason that events are sometimes unpredictable. Nevertheless, where actions are being considered that can lead to turmoil and are not due to karmic reasons, higher beings will do their best to influence the outcome without overriding your free will. However, it has been very difficult to guide you and keep you on a path that lifts you up out of the lower vibrations. The last 3 cycles of humanity have sadly ended in failure, although it would be true to say that your experiences have enabled many souls to lift up their vibrations, whilst others have slipped back. So it is with complete joy and happiness we know that your present cycle has reached the point where ascension is assured for many, many souls. Souls of light have helped create the pathway to it, whilst another one is active, that takes souls to a new earth where they will continue their evolution. Again, I assure you, that if you so desire, you will always have a link with souls where there is any kind of a love bond. In the higher vibrations, time is not experienced in the same way as on Earth, and passes so quickly, you soon realize that all is in the now. It may sound so different to what you have been used to on Earth, but realize that you have probably spent more time in the higher realms than on it. Many souls ask what is life all about and what is the purpose, and the immediate answer is experience. You are gradually returning to the higher vibrations, and will ultimately become a galactic being, although it is quite a way off at present. Your immediate aim to rise above the dual energies of Earth is most important and well worth every effort or sacrifice you make. There are no shortcuts, and every soul has the same opportunities to ascend by rising above the negative energies of Earth. It is a hard challenge when you are surrounded by people who live a normal life lacking in real understanding. You, so to say, have to insulate yourself against the negativity, by for example keeping your aura intact and in place at all times. This is achieved by your power of thought, that is in fact much more powerful than you imagine. In your mind's eye, see your aura like a cocoon around you, and providing it is not damaged, you are protected. Assuming you know your prominent color, use it and see it as pure, bright and unblemished. Negative souls most likely have dark and murky colors that lack the light. The energies are felt by other people and are partly responsible for a feeling of either love or repulsion in some of the more extreme cases. This partly explains why you feel more at ease and relaxed with some people, and not others. It means that you will be instinctively drawn to some people as opposed to others. You have probably read that the Earth provides more opportunities to evolve than anywhere else, because you are likely to face challenges every day of your life. Those of the main importance will obviously stand out, as they are not merely trivial. So be careful how you handle yourself, and treat all others as you would be treated. This way you will not go far wrong, and be generous if possible with your time and assistance. Consequently, good karma is created and collected by you, and it is very much like you're saying one good turn deserves another, where you work for reward that is clearly different, but if the intent is to be helpful it becomes more positive. It comes down to being helpful where you can, and even a few kind words can sometimes lift a person up. Since you cannot know why a particular soul has chosen a certain type of life, it follows that all should respect each other for that reason. The world is a place that holds many different beliefs and customs, so these should be understood for what they can do for a soul's evolution. Each has teachings that try to make God-like people, but in some cases have become distorted, negative and self-promoting. Basically, religion is a disciplined teaching that demands obedience and focuses on love and prayer. However, it was never meant to separate people from each other, or cause the many historical wars that have resulted. Things will change as people's understanding grows, and they cease to be so reliant on organized religion. Remember that you are immortal and you have all the time in the world or beyond, so do not be concerned if you feel that you have not done what you would have liked to have done. Sometimes your life plan focuses on some particular aspect of living that you need more experience with. So be assured that life is never wasted no matter what type of situation you find yourselves in, and of course your guides will be working with you at all times. They have your best interests at heart, and know what challenges you were set before you incarnated. However, with your free will you can also follow your own interests, and are given many opportunities to enjoy yourself, but not of course at the expense of others. Sports and similar pastimes teach you how to be considerate and play fair. The future is not so far away from bringing out the long-awaited changes, and know that the people involved are not idle and continue to make plans for it. The issue is still finding a time when it is safe to go openly ahead. However, slowly but surely the news gets out and goes around, so people can be prepared. The days are getting nearer when you will be able to freely talk about the truth regarding your immortality, and religion will be revised to include the new truths that are to be revealed. It will be so because many souls will prefer to follow their beliefs for the time being. This message comes through my higher self, and carries the energies of light and love. Mike Quinsey.